This video is about Nocturnal after John Dowland by Benjamin Britten. I explain the most important facts about the work and the composer. Benjamin Britten was an English composer, pianist and conductor, born on November 22, 1913 in Lowestoft, Suffolk. He is considered one of the most important British composers of the 20th century. Britten showed an extraordinary musical talent from an early age. He studied at the Royal College of Music in London, and his works include operas, chamber music, orchestral works, and songs. John Dowland, 1563–1626, was an English Renaissance composer, singer, and lutenist. He is known for his melancholy songs and virtuoso lute music. Dowland's work had a profound influence on many later composers, including Benjamin Britten. Britten admired Dowland and drew inspiration from him for several of his own compositions. Nocturnal after John Dowland, Op. 70, is a composition for solo guitar written by Benjamin Britten in 1963. The piece was composed for the guitarist Julian Bream, who premiered it in 1964. Nocturnal is based on Dowland's song, Come, Heavy Sleep, and is a series of variations that take up and develop this theme. The Nocturnal consists of 8 movements that merge seamlessly into one another. These movements form an inverted variation form in which the theme is only presented in its original form at the end of the work. The individual movements explore different emotions and timbres, all inspired by Dowland's song. The Nocturnal places high demands on the guitarist, both technically and emotionally. The composition demands precise technique and a deep understanding of the subtle nuances of the music. Each movement has its own mood and characteristics, which the performer must work out. The Nocturnal is considered one of the most important works for classical guitar of the 20th century. It demonstrates Britten's ability to renew traditional forms and place his own musical language at the service of a historical theme. The work is an example of Britten's interest in combining old and new music. After its premiere, the Nocturnal quickly became an important part of the guitar repertoire. It influenced the development of guitar music by demonstrating that the instrument is capable of expressing complex and profound musical ideas. Many guitarists and composers were inspired by this work. For music students and young guitarists, the Nocturnal offers rich learning opportunities. It helps to develop an understanding of the processing of variations and the interpretation of contemporary music. The piece is often used in master classes and advanced lessons to develop musical expression and technical skills. The Nocturnal is in line with works by other composers who drew inspiration from the past to create new forms of musical expression. It combines the emotional depth of Dowland's music with the modern sound world of Britten, offering an insight into the continuing evolution of musical language.